Hey guys, what's up? I'm going to be providing more, this is another video, specifically this one will be with regards to WWE Draft, WWE Draft 2016. It was really, well, it was a mixed package, honestly. I mean, there were a lot of expectations as to what was going to go down on Friday Night SmackDown, but really things didn't work out, I mean, in the sense, for some people, but here's what I have to say. There's a few things that actually went the right way. The best decision that the WWE could ever make was making Seth Rollins the #1 pick. That was an awesome decision. That was perfectly well done, perfectly well executed. It just shows that people like Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose are the biggest fish right now in the WWE because they are the ones who are going to be the future of this company when John Cena leaves, when Randy Orton's going to be done, when AJ Styles, and I mean, there comes a moment when you have to realize these three are going to just completely take over the WWE, and guess what? They have taken over the WWE. So there's a lot more to be said because, you know, it's been a kind of a mixed baggage considering the fact that we haven't always gotten that what we wanted with regard to the draft. I like the idea that John Cena's been drafted to SmackDown. Yes, yes. And all those people who are actually watching this and thinking that, oh, John Cena's going to bring it all the way back to Dr. Thuganomics fight, knuckle shuffle, that ain't gonna happen. Because that is not gonna happen because I know what they're gonna do. He's just gonna keep on going with hustle, loyalty, respect. Stop having expectations of the John Cena heel turn. It's not happening, okay? It's not happening. And that's pretty much what's going to happen. Cena's going to go to SmackDown. I'm happy with that. I honestly am. But you could expect hardcore wrestling fans to be happy with that decision as well. But there's a possibility that they might not be happy because even if they wanted to watch Raw, which is great talent because you consider the draft, Raw got a lot of stuff in. Raw got a lot of great picks from the roster. And Brock Lesnar's on Raw. Finn Balor. And now for Dean Ambrose is so last season. You have to say Finn Balor is on Monday Night Raw, and yes, I'm censoring my because I just feel like doing it. So go screw yourself. I mean, honestly, I don't care. Okay. Now, here's the important thing that you need to take into account. The draft has been presented in such a way that some people criticize it because certain people that I know believe that SmackDown didn't get enough. Hello, SmackDown has John Cena, SmackDown has AJ Styles, SmackDown has Bray Wyatt, SmackDown has Randy Orton, SmackDown has another fifth-grade superstar, and that is Dean Ambrose. It's got 5 big superstars, 5 stars. And then they talk about, no, they're barely going to take up, I mean, they're not even going to take up the whole show. Hello? Raw is 3 hours. SmackDown is only 2 hours. They're going to take up the whole show, these people. I can assure you about that. And this is going to be great because it's going to provide an opportunity for Baron Corbin to grow. American Alpha from all the way from WWE NXT is coming in to SmackDown. Yes. But everybody's going to be excited about Finn Balor. Interestingly, the club has been drafted to Raw, so there's a strong possibility about the Balor Club being formed, and everybody's expecting that to happen now, and I think they might be going towards it. It's fun, doesn't it? I mean, honestly, I like the draft. There's only one decision that I regret, and that's the only one I'm going to be talking about. That's Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn have been placed on one show. How stupid can that decision be? Because all Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn do is like, they're like, it's all they do. They just keep on fighting with each other. Their feud doesn't end. They're literally, I mean, it's being made to look as if they're gonna fight forever, honestly. But it's just weird because, we want something new. We want something other than these two WWE superstars, and I think it's important for us to look for other, Look, I understand that these two are important, but when you put them on the same brand, you're not giving them an opportunity to grow. Kevin Owens is a prize fighter. He should have been on SmackDown. Sami Zayn should have been on Monday Night Raw. Individually, let them grow. Let them feud with other people in the WWE, because ever since Sami Zayn really came into the WWE, like when he entered the Royal Rumble, I mean, not only before that he had an appearance where he had a match with John Cena, but this right here when he entered was a bigger deal because he was consistently a superstar on Monday Night Raw, and he was consistently involved in a feud with Kevin Owens. That's it. That's all he's been doing. Ever since January of 2016, Sami Zayn has had only one enemy, and that is Kevin Owens. So, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. I mean, it's It's been so long. Move on, please. Give him someone new to go up against. For God's sakes, enough is enough with this Kevin Owens feud. And it's good to see that it's going to be put to a final end at WWE Battleground. I like that. And then they're going to move on. But how are they going to move on? That's the problem. When you put them on the same brand, that is extremely insane. That's the one decision that really made me think, it's like, why would WWE make this decision? Why? Honestly, why? And it's kind of, I mean, it doesn't really work. For me, honestly, it doesn't. Chris Jericho is on Monday Night Raw. That's the only actually, no, the 2, 3, or 4 inclinations that I have to watch Monday Night Raw are Finn Balor, are Chris Jericho, Kevin Owens, and of course Seth Rollins. That's the only reason you want to watch Monday Night Raw. And people were complaining about the fact that Raw got more talent than SmackDown. Look, understand one thing. SmackDown is a 2-hour show. Raw is a freaking 3-hour show. Nobody wants to sit through 3 hours unless they have something worth their time to watch. Actually, even when they have something worth their time to watch, nobody still wants to sit through 3 hours. But considering the amount of talent they have on Monday Night Raw, dude, seriously, like, it makes complete sense. It's 3 hours. SmackDown's got good talent. Raw's got good talent. Done and dusted. It's the best decision to put Dean Ambrose on a completely other end and not have him being involved with other members of the Shield. I think that was a great decision. And I mean, it's turned out to be a great draft, honestly. But it's just like people who are complaining about the idea, I mean, they're wrong, because Raw and this has been done very, very smartly. I think Raw got what it needed and SmackDown has what it needs. It's perfectly okay. But one thing I have a problem with is that the United States Championship should have been on SmackDown, because Cena was recently a United States Champion. Cena was dealing in that flow. And the Intercontinental Championship should have been on Raw. I mean, that is so insane, because every single opponent, like majority of the opponents that go after the Intercontinental Championship are on Monday Night Raw. Kevin Owens, Cesaro, Sami Zayn, Neville, and I mean, everybody who has to go after the Intercontinental Championship is on Raw, and you put the United States Championship on Raw, and you put the Intercontinental Championship on SmackDown. You can't change that WWE Battleground by making sure that both titles change hands, but I don't know if they're going to do that, honestly. Probably, I don't know, possibly, because I don't think that they're going to be going for a lot of title changes, but that's what they've done, so you really can't do anything about it. But the thing is that, you know, I think that the Intercontinental Championship shouldn't have been on SmackDown. It should have been on Raw, because Chris Jericho is also on Raw, and I think Chris Jericho needs just one more reign as an Intercontinental Champion, because he is the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. Whoever does not believe me for the fact that I said that, go screw yourself, because I do believe that he is the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. Oh, that's pretty much it. Not much to think, you know, other than that. I mean, I think it's just turned out to be a great draft. I'm happy that Cena's on SmackDown, Roman Reigns is on Raw, but it kind of makes me more fearful, with the sense that I still think that they're trying to make sure that Roman Reigns is the face of the company. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. It's time to move on. He violated the wellness policy. Nobody really does that. I mean, do you consider John Cena doing that? John Cena has never done that throughout his career. Now, Roman Reigns has done it recently, and I know other people have violated it in the past as well, but it's Roman Reigns doing it during the PG era and during the reality era. It's not, or the new era, whatever you like to call it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's particularly politically correct with regard to that, but it's just not right. And I guess that's pretty much it. So, see you later, and do subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, follow me. Not to my house, though. Just don't follow me there. See you later.